Hey guys, let me just first warn you that I am pre-filming this video super early. I don't think you're going to see this till the end of January, and if I'm not mistaken, it's like January 2nd right now. So I promise to you that I will not use these items until this video goes live. No cheatsies. But yeah, I'm just really excited, and I have a lot of things that I want to do in the month of January, so I need to pre-film a little bit, and I figured project pan intros, you can never, go wrong with filming those early. Plus, if I have this sitting and edited on my computer, it makes me far more likely to commit to this because I am a little bit nervous. I don't really know what to call this. Right now, like in my head, I'm calling this my hardest project pan because I have either picked out items where, one, they're just hard to pan, like blushes and highlighters, like powdered ones, or two, they're items where it's like, I don't really like this. There's nothing like terribly wrong with it to where I can't use it up, so I shouldn't declutter it, but I really don't like it and don't want to reach for it, so they're hard to pan in that sense. I got this idea from Becca. I'm going to make sure to link her channel above and down below. I cannot remember what video it was, Becca, where you were talking about, maybe it was your items that you want to pan in 2022. But you had a lot of harder items like picked out, and I had been toying with the idea of like doing something like this, and then I saw your video that day, and it was just like the push I needed to be like, yeah, Haley, you gotta do it. Like, this is a sign. So full credit to Becca. Like I said, I will link her channel down below, and if I can remember what video it was, I will link that down below as well. But yeah, let's just get into this. I do have 6 items in front of me to share with you. Like I said, they are hard. This is going to be a year-long project for me. I would love to sit here and tell you that this is going to be rolling. Like, if I finish off one of these items, I'll bring in maybe something like similar, like replace a highlighter for a highlighter. But I don't know if I will actually finish any of these items this year. They are that hard. So I'm not going to ramble anymore. Let's just get into the items that I have picked out for this. All right, so let's do the first, like, more unexciting ones. I haven't marked anything, which is something that I will do after filming this. The first item I have is from bareMinerals. This is one of their, like, powdered concealers. So this is the shade Bisque. I'm trying to, like, tap it down. Again, I will take some nail polish and mark this, but hopefully you can see in there. I would say it's about half full of product. This is a very, like, pink toned concealer. And even when I go in with the lightest of hands, I feel like you can tell under my eyes that it's there. Like, it just doesn't blend out well. It just doesn't look nice. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to use this up. It's in the shade Bisque, in case I didn't say that before. But I might use this as an all-over face powder. I really don't know. Maybe I'll try a few more times as an under eye, like, concealing powder. But yeah, this just needs to be in here because I have just shoved this to the back of my makeup drawer and, like, out of sight, out of mind. I don't have to use you if I can't see you. So I would really like to finish that off because I really don't want items like that hanging around in my collection just taking up like a space, like a spot. Like, I want to actually love and enjoy all of my items. And so this next one falls in that same vein where these are the two, like, hardest items for me to pan simply because I don't like them. So this is from Essence. This is their Brighten Up Banana Powder. I do already have a nice sizable pan in this, but ooh, I got this to set down my eyeshadow primer and do my concealer underneath my eyes because I thought, hello, a banana powder, that's going to help brighten everything up and look really nice. Every time I put this on anywhere near my eyes, they water like crazy. I don't know what it is because I have the All About That matte powder, and I don't find that it does that. It doesn't make my eyes water or anything like that. And I've used it in the same way to set down eyeshadow primer and my concealer. So this one I have been using. I tested it out a few times. I've been using it as an all-over face setting powder, and it's okay. It's not like the best. Like, I find that it doesn't really set down my makeup as good. I find that it's a little bit harder to blend out my blush, bronzer, and highlighter on top of it. And then my foundation tends to, like, cake and crease after a few hours, whereas if I have, like, my Too Faced Born This Way setting powder, I don't find that I have those issues. But yeah, it's not inherently terrible. Like, I want to use it up. And I'm the kind of person where, like, I don't know, unless something has caused me like an actual allergic reaction, I will not be bested by the product. Like, I will finish it off. Like, that is just my mentality, my mindset. I know that's probably not the best mindset, but that's where we're at. All right, so these other two items are much more exciting. So this one is in very reflective packaging, so I'm sorry. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Volume 3 palette. So, you guys, I have finished off quite a good bit of this palette. Look, there are 4 empty pans. So, right here in each of these, one was dim light and one was diffused light. They're setting powders. This one in the middle was a like strobing powder that they had, and then this was a bronzer. So all I have left are these 2 blushes. Now, I cannot for the life of me without my glasses read the name of this. Maybe I can. Surreal Halo and Pure Effect. Okay, so this purple one is Surreal Halo, and then this pink one is Pure Effect. I really just want to have the satisfaction of finishing off this face palette. I think this is like one of my most expensive like face palettes that I own, and it is getting older. It's getting up there in age, and you know, when you look at it, it's kind of like you only have 2 more itty bitty pans of blush. You know, I say that it's gonna take me all year, but you should just finish this off, Haley. Don't let this just like hang out in your collection. So I swatched it out for you. That top shade is the Surreal Halo, the darker purple one. And then the one underneath that is the Pure Effect, the more pinky one. So this Surreal Halo, I think, is going to get far more use right now this time of year, like in the winter. And then as it warms up and we get into spring and summer, I think that's when I'll really start reaching for this pinky one. Also, if I bring it in and show you, I don't know there's really not a good way, but these products come and they're very much domed in their little pans. This Pure or Surreal Halo one, the darker purple one, much more of it, it's less domed than the pinky one. Like, I've really done a good job to wear that one away more. It is my favorite shade out of this palette. Like, as far as the blushes go, it is my favorite shade of the 2. So I do foresee that one being kind of easier to pan than the pink one, but I just put 2 of the blushes in here because it takes me forever to finish off a full-size blush, and I would really like to finish off at least this year, work through my like smaller mini size blushes and see how many of those I could get through. So then the last 2 things I have to show you are depotted highlighters right here. So this first one comes from it was a Natasha Denona duo, but I depotted it forever ago, and so I really don't remember like the name or the packaging, like what it came from. I'm very sorry, but I do already have pan on this. As you can see, this is just a really pretty highlighter in my opinion. It's a little bit of like a softer, I don't know, yeah, you can see that it is not as like bam in your face as maybe it looks like it will be in the pan. It has such a soft effect, and I love wearing it. And it's one of those highlighters where I feel like if I put a highlighter on my face and I'm not like super happy with the color of it, or it is a little too like intense and striking, I need to blend it out a little bit more, I can use this to like help blend it out and tone it down a little bit, even though that sounds counterintuitive to tone down a highlighter with a highlighter, but it works for me. So that is why I want to bring this in. It is just a small little guy, and I kind of need that boost of confidence, you know, to finish it off. And then the next highlighter that I pulled out, this one is, I really think it's my favorite highlighter. I was gifted this from Laura very sweetly, and I just absolutely love it. It is the Ofra Pillowtalk highlighter, and you can already see like I have pretty massive pan in there. When I use this, let me hold it the right way, I tend to like, I'm focusing my brush downward, so I think you can see that the pan, instead of being like more circular, if I could like learn the direction to move in the viewfinder. Anyway, what I'm trying to tell you is that that pan is kind of expanding downward because of the way that I like swirl my brush into here. But yeah, this is just a very pretty soft pinky highlighter. It's right here. I just absolutely love it. I could wear this every day and not get sick of it. So I figured if I'm gonna pull out hard products to finish off and pan and work on this year and move out of my collection, I should at least make it somewhat enjoyable, right? So that's it. That is the 6 items that I will be working on. I think I don't know. You let me know what you think down below. Do you want monthly updates or do you want every other month? Because I think showing monthly updates is fun because you can really see like the minute changes that happen within a month. But since these are harder items, am I going to reach for them every day? Is there going to be progress? Like, I don't know. You let me know what you think. But that's it. I'm going to wrap up this video right there. And I hope you guys are having a good one. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.